Okay. So I hope so. My screen is visible for you. Okay. So yes. Any one of the participant, can you just tell me like whether my screen is okay, visible?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Yes,
Done,
sir.
done, done, done. Okay. So just a minute. So welcome to this 3 days online sessions regarding the data visualizations using the Python. Okay. As our session day one and day two, we have started. Okay. So day one, we have started with the one fundamental things regarding the Python. Then day two also, we have worked with the Matplotlib. And today we will more focus on one more built-in library. That built-in library is referred as a Seaborn. Again, I'm going to tell you. Seaborn is a built-in library which is available in a Python, where it will help us for the statistical graphics. Okay, especially for the analysis of the data set, we are going to use this Seaborn. Yesterday I think we have used the Matplotlib, if you are able to recall. Okay, I was using import Matplotlib, and this Seaborn, which is built on the top of the Matplotlib, and also it integrates closely with the pandas data structures. So that's why today's session we are going to more focus on what the Seaborn library. Okay, we are going to use it. And in this particular Seaborn, major we have a three categories. One is a relational, and second one is for the distribution, and third one is nothing but the category. Again, I'm going to tell you, a relational, it's there, or the distributions kind of a diagram if you want to draw certain plots, means the graph which is available. Let's say the relational. Okay, so under the relational plot, suppose if you want to draw any particular diagram. Okay, so then scatter plot and the line plot, so these are the two plot diagrams which is available under the relational. And under the distribution we have is plot, so then KDE plot, okay, ECDF plot. Okay, these are all the plots is available. Okay, so we can make our data visualizations very very simple. Like we have a category plot also, like okay, strip plot, bar plots, lot of plot diagrams is there. Okay, let me just brief out around 2 or 3 minutes regarding the category. Okay, like in your data sets, okay, let's say we have a certain patient informations is there, and the blood group of that patient is A or a B, AB positive or the O, anything. So then we can categorize that particular data sets, like how many patients having the blood group A, B positive, AB positive, like that we can categorize. Like that in the today, whatever the example I'm taking, like a student performance, that one of the data set I'm going to use it. So where we have a male students are there, female students are there. Okay, so then we can easily categorize how many male students who have passed the exam, how many female students they have passed the exam. Let's say, okay, so this is nothing but the category. Okay, so this kind of a certain diagrams we are going to use it. So under that categorical plots, we can use cat plot, box plot. Okay, so violin plots, strip plots. These are all the diagrams I'm going to show you within another 3 4 minutes. Okay, so again we have another two diagrams whatever we are going to work with. The plot diagrams is a distribution, and next one is nothing but the relational. Done. Okay, so today we will not waste again much time. We will start with our session. So yes, again we will start with. So the first step is what you have to do. Click on the Google Colab. Okay, so Google Collaborative Lab. Okay, and my Gmail ID which is already open. Okay, so I'm just clicking on the new notebook. Done. Okay. Yes. Is it clear right now? So what exactly I'm going to do it? I want to experiment with the student data set today. I've already downloaded the student data sets from the Kaggle. Okay, so first I'm going to upload it. Okay, again, I'm going to tell you, if you want to upload any particular data, click here. Okay, right click. Sorry, here, this particular, sorry, 1 minute. Just click it. Click it. 1 minute. Okay, just a minute. I'm going to upload one data set today. Okay, upload. Okay, so what I'm going to do it, there is a one student data.csv. There is a file we are going to upload. Okay, so that file, it has been already successfully uploaded. I will show you. Okay, so there are a lot of things is there under that. Okay, so I'm going to just scroll down this particular sheet. Okay, yes. Okay, so I will show you also, if you want, I will show you the data set right now. Okay, so anyhow, which is already there under the downloads. Okay, so this is a data set which is having around 400 or 500 rows are there, and the various columns it has been there, like school name is there, sex, whether the student is a male or female, age, okay, what is the age of that particular student, address is there, family size is there, like how many are there having the family greater than 3, okay, or lesser than 3, okay, and the present status, whether available, okay, like that, lot of things is there here. So like the mother's job, father's job, okay, so then guardian, traveling time, study time, okay, what are the failures we have it, okay, so then, so lot of fees, activities, lot of data sets which is already available. Okay, then also finally we have a G1, G2, G3, stands for the grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, like that, around 35-40 columns which is available. Okay, so this is a synthetic data, nothing I have generated, which is already available in the Kaggle. I'm just utilizing it. Done. So we will start with this particular data set. Okay, so the first step is, we have already uploaded the data sets into the Google Colab, and we will start with the programming right now. Okay, so the first program, the first line of the coding, what exactly we are going to do it, we will start with the thing. Okay, so yes, we'll start with the coding. Anywhere, if you want to start with the programming, what we have to do in the Google Colab. Okay, I will close this one also for time being. Yes, click on this one. Okay, so I hope so. Yesterday we have worked with Matplotlib. Today we are going to use one more library called Seaborn. Again, I'm going to tell you. NumPy is a numerical pi, that is nothing but one of the library, and AsNP, that is an alias, and also we have a pandas. Pandas is one of the library, and PD is nothing but, okay, so it's an alias for that pandas. Seaborn, that is a library, and SNS, that is an alias name for the Seaborn. And finally we have a Matplotlib PLT. So that is a sub package under Matplotlib and a PLT. So how many packages we are importing in this particular program? Okay, so there are 4 packages totally we have imported. Okay, like numerical pi, pandas, Seaborn. Again, I'm going to tell you, Seaborn is a library which is built on the top of the Matplotlib. especially the Seaborn that is used for the data visualization. Then, okay. So these are the 4 libraries we have already imported, and there is an alias name for all the library we have taken. Okay, most of you already know why we are using an alias name. Okay, again, whenever we want to import lot of methods in this program, we have to use pandas dot, seaborn dot, numpy dot, matplotlib dot. So instead of using that one, we are using a alias name. Done. So the next step is what? What we have to do it? We have to use data frame. Done. Okay. So what I'm going to do it? We'll start with. Okay. Okay. df is equal to pd dot read csv. Okay. So student data dot csv. We will see what is the problem. Okay. Student data dot csv, which is not available, it is showing. We'll see what is the problem. It is already there. We'll see what is the problem. We'll just do refresh of this one. Okay, just a minute, we'll see. Student data, I'll just check it. Just a minute, I'm just checking. Again, I'm going to just refresh it once. Student data which is already available. Student data which is already available. Wait for 1 minute. Yes. Okay, otherwise we'll start with this one itself. Okay, not at all a problem. Okay. So since it is working right now here, okay, we'll start with this student data.csv. This program is ready right now. Okay. So what I'm going to do here right now, yes, sorry. Okay, so df is equal to pd dot read csv. Read csv is a function, and student data dot csv, that is nothing but the file, whatever we are taking. That student data dot csv I will show you here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just a minute. I'm getting some could not fetch the from the back end. Again, I'm going to upload this one. See. Okay, it's taking some time. No need to worry. Okay, just another 1 minute. That's it. Okay, so just wait for 1 minute. Some issues are there. I'm going to fix it. So some network issues I'm getting. Wait for 1 minute. That's it. Okay. This is a file called student.data.csv which is there, which is supposed to show. Okay, no problem. Okay. So I will show you that what exactly that data will that particular data will look like. Again, I'm going to show. This is your student.data CSV file where there are multiple columns which is exist there. Okay, so what we are going to do right now, we'll start to experiment with various data visualization tool. Okay, so if you have already yesterday we have discussed like df.head is there, correct? No. Okay, so df stands for what? Okay, anybody can tell me what is df? Yesterday also we have discussed. Okay,
Data.
data frame.
Data
correct?
frame.
Data.
Yes, data frame. So top of some columns, if you want to display here, so there is a one concept is there here. There is a function df dot head. So df dot head is a function which is going to display like what are the top 10 rows which is available in that particular CSV file. Okay, very simple. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to just display df. This is very interesting. Okay, anybody can write also. Okay, see after just displaying, I'm just working out. Yes. Okay, df info. Okay, so the df info, little bit I will browse and I'll show you. Yes. Yeah, if you are able to see here, df info means it is going to show like what are the various columns which is available within this data sets. Okay, first thing it will show you there are 395 entries are there. Okay, so that means total 395 rows and 33 various columns which is there. Okay, again I will show you in this particular data sets we have more than 33 columns are there and more than 395 rows which are available. Okay, and the first index it's going to start from 0, so that's why it is showing like 0 to 394. That is nothing but the range index. So once you download any the data set, if you want to find out like okay without going through any particular data sets like the 3000 4000 10,000 rows which is available, then simply if you just give df.info, it will show you the rows as well as columns. Okay, so this is nothing but one of the things what you can learn today. Okay, so within this particular data frame, okay, how much uniqueness you can get it. Okay, for that one we have one more function called nUnique. We will not discuss too much about those things. Okay, yes, this is also not required. Okay, I will directly come. Okay, one more concept is there, df.columns. If you are able to see here, we have a df.columns. So that means what? School, sex, age, address, family size, present status. Okay, so then the male education, mother education, father education, mother job, father job, reason, guardian, these are all nothing but the various columns which is available under this. Okay, so what we will do it right now, we will start with the data visualization. Then for the data visualizations, what we are going to do right now, for the data visualization, the first thing what we are going to do today, a simple one concept we are going to do it. Okay, so we will use one plot.figure. Okay, so figure is a function. Okay, and it take a size of right around 10 rows and 8 columns, something we can take it. And SNS is the alias name we have taken for what? For the Seaborn. Seaborn is a built-in library, and SNS is an alias for it, where we are going to make use of one function called heat map. Okay, and we have a def dot. Okay, so CORR. So that is nothing but one of the type of a graph we are going to use it. Okay, and finally annotation true and CMAP pole warn, something we can just show it. Okay, first is I'm going to show you like how this data it has been scattered around. Okay, can you just check it right now? Okay, so I will show you the next diagrams onwards. It's very interesting. I will show you. Yeah. Okay, can you are able to see there? Okay, we have age. Okay, so then mother education, father education, traveling time, studying time, everything which is showing in a vertical column, and in the again in the horizontal also it is going to show age. Okay, the mother education, father education, everything it is going to show. Done. So we will we'll move to the next very simple example. We will start with. Think there are certain students are there in your class. So then what exactly you want to do? A distribution of the student by their sex, like whether they are a male or a female, we want to display. Okay, again, if you are able to see here, how many number of male and how many number of females are there in the particular, okay, in the classroom. Okay, yeah, and those things we can easily get it. Like plot figure, the first thing is nothing but the figure is a function, and the figure size is nothing but 8,6 are given. Take it then. Okay, can you just check it here? Okay, so tuple followed by the float and float. So this is nothing but the figure size. It is going to take it default. If you are able to see yesterday also or first day we are talking about the tuple, correct? No. So what are the conventions we are using? Okay, for the round brackets we will use it. Next, count plot. Okay, what exactly I want to take in the x-axis, that is nothing but the sex. Okay, and data is nothing but the df. Okay, so that next we have a distribution of the students by the sex, and this is nothing but the font size 16 I have taken. So what I want in the X label I want sex, and in the Y label I want the number of students. Okay, so I will show you right now. There are two labels I'm using. One is nothing but the X label, and one more is the Y label. And title of this particular the graph that will be distribution of students by the sex. Okay, so yes, can you just check it here? Okay, from all this data which is fetched from this student.csv. Okay, if you are able to see here, okay, there are in this data set we have sorry, in this data set we have more than 200 plus females are there, and male we will just check it. Okay, can you whether you are able to see around lesser than 200 and more than 175 to around 200, that particular limit, so males are there. So very simple one coding we have written it. Again I'm going to tell you. Okay, so we are going to use one built-in method or called count plot. Again I'm going to tell. So your focus should be on this particular line. Again I'm going to tell you, I'm going to use a function called count plot. This is a very golden line according to me. Other than all the other things are nothing but only for the representations of the data we have used. Okay, very important for you is this particular line. Again I'm going to tell you, the first line is plot figure. Plot is a alias name we have taken it for the matplotlib. Okay, where it is going to tell what is the size of the figure. Good, but you want to categorize the male as well as a female, correct? So to categorize in the Cborn, we have a built-in function called count plot. Count plot is a built-in plot. That one we are using as a function here. And what are the parameters for it? This is an optional palette. Okay, X sex. Based on the sex, what we are going to do it, we want to categorize whether whether the student is a male or a female. Okay, so data is nothing but the df, correct? Am I right? So that is nothing but the data frame. Okay, so where it has around 395 the rows are there and around 33 columns are there. So out of the 395 and the 33 columns, okay, so we are going to make use of only one particular column. In that one, how many males and females are there? We want to just check it. Okay, and for that one, there is a one built-in function called count plot. Okay, count plot. Okay, so whether you are able to see. So this is the diagram. It will count how many number of students, okay, having who are female and how many are male. Okay, is it clear right now? So everybody, you can make a note. Okay, what is the kind of a plot we are going to use it? The count plot. Okay, next. Okay, so next one is very simple. Next one is very simple and also quite interesting. Okay, so distribution of the students by the school, we are going to do it. Let's say this is the CSV file itself. Okay, I will show you. Okay, can you find out there? Okay, so GP is one of the school which is there, and we'll see one more school. Okay. Okay, can you find out? One more school is there, MS. Okay, so there are two schools are there available under this particular data set. Okay, so there is a GP school and one more is an MS school. Okay, right now I want to find out, I want to extract some certain data from this particular school. Okay, so distribution of students by the school, like how many students are there in this GP and how many students are there in this MS. Very simple. Number of students who are studying in this particular school. Okay, so we want to extract it from the data set. Okay, so again I'm going to tell you, plot figure size is 8,6. Then SNS counter plot, if you are able to see there, again we will use one method called counter plot, but this time instead of having previous case we have used as sex as a column name. So here I'm using the column name itself as a what? A school. Okay, and this is the data frame. Okay, so this is nothing but the distribution of the students by what? A school, that is the title we are giving. And in the X label, I'm giving school, and in the Y label, I'm giving the number of students. Okay, so the font size, everything, it can vary. Okay, you can just, if you want to reduce the font size, you can take it. Okay, so this is nothing but a count plot. Quite interesting. Okay, so in the data sets, let's say, there are 1,000 students are there who are belongs to the different school. Nothing you have to do it. You have to simply use one important plot called what? Count plot. Okay, and we can see it here. The count plot has an ability to categorize. So that's why we have three things is there. Either distributed, we can take it, correct? So we can do a categorizations. We also the graphs in the seaborn, we are able to utilize it. Okay, so second diagram we have already drawn it. Okay, so this is are all auto generated. No need to worry about anything. Only thing, so which kind of diagrams or which kind of plots we are interested, we have to find out. Then, okay, next. So this is very interesting. Okay, I will show you little bit. I'm going to, yes, I'll close this one also. Okay, so a family size by sex and the school. Okay, so like we have a school, GP is there, and we have a school called MS is there. Okay, so how many schools are there? Two schools are there, and under that, the family size we want to categorize. I will show you the family size. Can you just check it here? Greater than 3 and lesser than 3. Okay, is it clear? Okay, and also greater than 3 and lesser than 3, the family size. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so then I'll show you 1 minute. So that means in this school, how many having the female? So this is nothing but the female. This is the male. Okay. And how many students having a family size? The female students having a family size greater than 3. And how many family the students having the male having the family size greater than 3 and a lesser than 3. It is going to show. Okay. So very, very interesting graph, and with very, very simple also. And how many schools we have taken here? Two different schools we have taken. Again, I'm going to tell you, school is GP, one more school is MS. In that one, we have a various male students also there, female students also there. In that particular, again, we have want to do a subcategory. Means in the GP school, how many students, the male students having a family size greater than 3, female students having family greater than 3, how many the male students having the family size lesser than 3, and female students having the family size lesser than 3. Quite interesting, correct? No? So what we can do, very, very simple again. Okay. So we have a one more a plot called category plot. Okay. So whether you are able to see here, okay. Earlier what we have done it, we have just use a count plot. Okay, count plot. Count plot, it will simply give you like the count. But here, I want to do a category, like the school wise, I'm doing a category. Correct, no? The male and female, I'm going to do a category. In that one, greater than 3 and the lesser than 3 also, I want to do a category. So for that one, what I'm going to do it? So there is a one graph called cat plot, category plot. And X is nothing but what? The family size. Okay, so then sex we have taken, and also the school we have taken. Okay, whether you are able to understand, like 3 particular columns we have taken. One is the family size, one more is the sex, and one more is the nothing but the school. Okay, so then this is nothing but your data frame, and also it will just give you a count. Okay, so then this is nothing but the super title we have given, family size by sex and the school. Okay, is it clear right now? Again, I'm going to tell you the very, very important part here, this particular graph, this particular line. Okay, SNS is an alias we have created for the Seaborn, and cat plot, so that is a category plot where it is going to take certain parameters. X is equal to the family size, hue is nothing but the sex, and column is nothing but the school. Okay, if you are able to see here, you can find out very, very interesting thing. Okay, you can just check it. Okay, let's say to school performance also, if you want to just check it, correct? Now some kind of a comparisons. Okay, let's say if you want to do any kind of a comparisons in the sales between one company and another company, if you want to just check it, so then let's say both the companies, they are going to have a two-wheelers and the four-wheelers. Let's say if they are going to have a sales, then in that case also, okay, you can just check it, or you can just check it like, let's say there are certain female employees are there, male employees are there, correct? How much of the male employees that they are getting, how much salary? Okay, so salary is lesser than 10,000, salary is more than 20,000, like that. So we can easily get the statistics of this particular thing. So what is this line? Category plot, category plot. Okay, and how many columns we have taken? The family size, the sex, and the school. Okay, and can you just check it? So this is nothing but the super title. Why we have taken as a super title? Why? Because it is going to differentiate between both the school. Okay, and in the diagram, can you find out? There is a school called GP and there is a school called MS. Okay, so totally around in the GP school around 140 students are there. 140 students who are male and 140 students who are around certain students are female. Okay, so this blue line which is going to indicate like it is a female, and this particular color coding we have used for the male. Can you just check it here? Okay. Okay, and what is exactly this one? This is the family size. Okay, family size. Okay, greater than 3. GT3 stands for greater than 3. LE3, it stands for lesser than 3. Okay, so this is with respect to the one school. Like that, we have a one more school is there. What is the school name? The school name is nothing but MS, and in the MS we have around this many number of students are there. Okay, male, female. This is male representation. This is a female representation, and greater than 3. Okay, the family size, and lesser than 3. That's the family size. Done. Okay, so this is quite interesting. Okay, so next what we are going to do? We are going to start with the one more diagram. Very simple thing. Okay, first I'm going to show you the diagram. Okay, so then, okay, so here the final grade G3. Okay, sorry, 1 minute. Okay, by their sex, like whether they are male or female in the grade 3. Okay, first I'm going to show the data set. Okay. Okay. So where is this grade 3 it's going to come? I'm going to show you. Whether you are able to see here, G1, G2, G3. Okay. So under that, under the grade 3, how many males are there? How many females are there? I want to just check it. Okay. Again, I'm going to tell under the grade 3, how many males are there? How many females are there? Okay. I want to just check it. Okay. For that one, what I'm going to do it, the final grade of the G3 by the sex. Okay. So for that one, what I'm going to do, there is a one built-in plot. So that plot is called what? Box plot. Okay, whether you are able to see here. Okay, plot dot figure, that is a quite common to each and everything. Okay, so here I'm going to use one more the diagram or one more plot is that is nothing but the box plot. X is equal to x and y is nothing but the G3. Okay, and again this is nothing but the data frame final grade. So this is the title I'm using. Okay, for the final grade. Then this is the X label I'm using, sex, and the Y label is nothing but the G3 grade. Okay. So first let me just again just check the diagram. Okay. Got it? Okay. How many females? And the next one is nothing but how many males? And what is their grade percentage? It is going to show you. Okay, grade percentage it is going to show you. Okay, like 7.5 to 12.5, that is the percentage where the female candidates they are going to put, and the male candidates in the grade 3, their grade is anywhere between okay around 9 to around 14. Okay, is it clear right now? Okay, again I can show you like this is the grade 3 marks. Okay, so two kind of ranges we have taken it here. Separate grading for the grade marks for the male as well as separate grade marks for the whatever the grades they are scored by the male as well as the female in the grade 3. And if you are able to see there in the Y column we are using what? G3 grade, and in the X column I'm using what? The sex. Okay, and this is the certain conventions we are using for what here to represent the female as well as the male. Okay. So next diagram is very interesting. Okay, like final grade G3 by the study time, like how much students, how much they are going to study. Okay, whether 10 hours, 5 hours, 20 hours, 25 hours. The final grade G3 by the study time. Okay, so average study time, how much the grade 3 students they are going to do it. Okay, so I will show you the study time also here. Okay, so we'll see it. Wait, G3 is there. Okay, I'll show you the study time right now. Nursery activities. Okay, internet scholarship. Failure study. Okay, study time, whether you are able to see, this is nothing but the study time. Okay, so this is the nothing but the study time. Like grade 3 students, how much they are going to study it. Okay. Let's say there are 20 to 30 students are there in the grade 3. So then the average study, how much they are going to do it, it is going to show you. Okay. And this is the conventions we are using for. Okay. Which kind of a graph we are using? There is a graph called what? Violin plot. Okay. So there is a graph called as a what? Violin plot, where X is nothing but the study time and Y is nothing but the grade 3. Okay. And the final grade 3 by study time. Okay. Only in the grade 3, how much they are going to study. Okay. So based on like, okay, can you be able to see here? X is the study time and Y label is we have taken as a grade 3. Grade 3. Okay. Like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, cumulative data we want to display it. Okay, so very, very important is like, okay, next one. Next one is very, very important. See, simple also. Okay, so what I have done it here, distributions of the absentees. Okay, how many students who are absentees? I want to just check it. Okay, for that one, I'm using a hist plot. There is a hist plot is there. I will show you slowly. Yes. Okay, whether you are able to see here, whether you are able to see. Yeah, slowly. Okay. Number of absentees, it is coming down. Okay. And also it will show you. Okay. According to your data set, it is going to show you. Okay. So, sorry. Extremely sorry. Distribution of absence. Number of absence in the x-axis and in the y-axis, we are going to take little bit. I will, yes. I think right now you are able to get it. Okay. And in the x-axis, we are taking the number of students. Okay, number of students. Okay, whether you are able to see it here. So this is nothing but the program. First, I'm going to again, yes, plot figure SNS dot historical plot. So absence I want to display. Okay, so then distributions of the absence is there and the color coding I have taken as a purple. Any kind of a color coding we can just use it. Okay, very, very important, like the data frame I have just taken as an absence. Okay, so there is a one particular column is there. We can just find out how many number of students are present or absent. Okay, we can just check it. Distributions of the absence we have taken it. Number of absents and the number of students we want to display it. Okay, very, very simple. Number of students in a vertical column and number of absentees in the horizontal. Okay, so horizontal wise we want to display it. Done. Okay, so next one is somewhat very, very important. Okay, so right now we have another two columns which is available there. So that is nothing but the relationship between the travel time and the G3 grade. Okay, so first I'm going to show you. Very, very simple. Okay. Okay, can you just check it here? So we have two types of plots under relational and around 4 types of plots under distributions, and under the category plots around 5 or 6 types of plots is there. I think last one diagram we have used with what? Violin plot. Okay, then one more plot we have used like, okay, so historical plot, just previous example, it will come under the distribution. Okay, like that we can also use a scatter plot or the line plot under the relational. Okay, again I'm going to tell you, depends upon our requirements, we have to use either I can use a categorical plot or the distribution plot or the relational plot. Okay, so even count plot, well, which is not there here, correct? No, so the count plot also we can use it. Okay. Okay, whether you are able to see here. See, distribution which refers like how the data points are spread across the range of values. Okay, the range of values. Let's say there are 100 students are there in this particular class. Okay, so the marks it has been keep on spreading, correct? Now the range of values. Let's say one student got 30 and another some 10, 15 students they got 40, 45, 100. Okay, so like that, so that is, it is going to tell you the distribution of the things. Like that, we have a one more is there, that is nothing but the relational. Okay, so the relational, yes, it can simply visualize the relationship between the two continuous variables. Okay, so this is also quite common, we can use it. Done. Okay, so relationship between the travel time and the grade 3. Okay, some kind of a relationship you want to display it. Okay, so only with respect to the grade 3. If you want, you can just change into the grade 1 and grade 2 also. Okay, so slowly I will do it. Okay, so here, extremely sorry. Yes, can you just check it here? This is LM plot. Okay, where that, okay, one more plot we have taken right now. This is nothing but the LM plot. Okay, and you can just, I will show you where exactly your LM plot will come into the picture. Okay, we can find out anywhere the LM plot is there or what. Okay, it is not there here. Okay, not a problem. It might be comes under some other category. Okay, so the relation plot, a relation between the traveling time and the G3 grade. What exactly I'm going to do it? X is equal to travel time and Y is nothing but the G3. Okay, someone might be thinking like, where is the travel time? This is one of the column which is available under the data set, and G3 also one of the column under the data set. Sex is also one of the column under the data set. That's it. Okay, so what this LM plot it will take, it will build a relationship between what, the travel time and the G3 grade students. That's it. Okay, so the relationship between the travel time and the G3, we want to display it. Very, very simple. Other than this particular line, none of the line which is having much significance. Why? Because the rest of the lines, it has been mainly used for the data representation. That's it. Okay, is it clear right now? The rest of the rest of the lines, whatever we have written, plot dot title, plot dot x label, plot dot y label. So these are all nothing but the function itself. Okay, anything which is, okay, let's say sign. Yesterday also I told you, correct? Now sign is the what? Function. Very, very similar to, we have a cos is also a function, correct? Like we have a square root, that is also a function. Am I right? Yes or no? These are all nothing but the built-in function. Very, very similar to this one. We have a built-in function like x label, y label, show. These are all the function which is available under the PLT. PLT stands for what? Matplotlib. Correct now. And only the first line we are using a SNS. Why we are using SNS? Why? Because we are using, and that is an alias name we have taken for Seaborn library, and the Seaborn library which is built on the top of the Matplotlib. That's it. Okay, and what is the plot diagram we have used? Okay, LM plot. And what are the columns which is going to take it? Traveling time. Okay, so next G3, and hue is nothing but the sex. Okay, so if you are able to see, I will show the data set also. This is the travel time. Okay, like 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, like that it is going to show. And in the this is nothing but the for the grade 3. Okay, so cumulative 20 hours. Can I just show the travel time? Okay, so I will just show the travel time for you. Okay, so how much free time, travel time, everything it is going to show. Okay, I wait for 1 minute. Okay, can you just check it here? This is nothing but the travel time. Okay, so especially for grade 3 students, what are the travel time? I want to build a relationship. So then in that case, it will show you with a LM plot. Okay. Okay, G3 grade. Can you just check it, the G3 grade here? So this is nothing but the G3 grade. How many students having how much traveling time they are going to do it. Okay, so 4 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour. Okay, so how much traveling time they are going to do it. Okay, we'll do it. Next. Okay. So this is a lot of diagrams it has been given for the data visualizations here. Okay, if you are able to see here, if you want to find out the age, absences, study time of the grade 3, each and everything. Okay, so then each and everything, if you want to just find out like absentees, everything in a single sheet of the grade 3 with respect to their age, okay, anything. Okay, so what you can just check it, you can just use one plot called pair plot. Pair plot is nothing but one of the plot which is comes under the Seaborn, okay, where lot of inputs are taken like age, absences, study time, grade 3, all the things, and it will show a distribution graph. Pair plot exactly it's just like a distribution plot for the selected variables. Okay, what are the variables we have selected right now? Age, absences, study time, G3. Okay. Is it clear? Again, I'm going to tell you age, absence, study time, G3. I will show you all four things. But before that one, again, I'm going to tell you this is very, very simple. Again, I'm going to tell you the golden line here, or very, very important line for you to find out is a pair plot, and SNS is nothing but an alias name. And DF, it is going to take four particular columns: age, absentees, study time, and the G3. And you want to build a relationship between what? All four things. So that's why I have taken as a pair plot. Okay, so shall I? Okay, can you just check it? Here, age of the grade 3. Next, absentees in the grade 3. Okay, study time of the grade 3. Okay, and this is completely how many students are there in the G3. Age in the G3, absentees in the G3, study time of the G3. Okay, and here also vertical and horizontal things it is going to show you with respect to the what? Four particular things. Okay. Okay, whether you are able to see. Okay, how many lines of code we have written here? Okay, somebody might be thinking like we could have written around 20-30 lines. No, we have written only 3 lines of a programs here. Okay, so that is nothing but what? A pair plot. Okay, again I'm going to consolidate. Okay, so everybody just check it today. Okay, so finally we came to the conclusion of this particular 3 days national level FDP on the data visualizations using the Python. Okay, again I'm going to just highlight about those things. So today we are more focused on data visualization with respect to the Seaborn. Seaborn is a built-in library. There are like an infinite numbers of functions and the plot diagrams it's there. Each and every day they are going to upgrade. Okay, so that's why what exactly we can do on a broad note, you can just classify the category into a relational or the distribution or the categorical. 3 things. Under the categorical, you can just take it strip plots, swarm plot, box plot, violin plot, point plot, each and everything. Under the distribution, we can have hist plot, okay, KDE plot, each and everything. And under the relational, we have a scatter plot, line plot, anything. Done? Okay. So anybody having any kind of a queries, okay, so you can ask me. I hope so. A lot of data visualizations we have done it, and also we have not written much coding today. Not much coding which is required in the Python. If you are able to see this particular diagram, only a count plot. Okay, so it is going to tell you like in a school how many number of a male and a females are there. Correct? No. Okay, or how many number of students are there in this particular school, let's say. Okay, so like this very, very simple code we have written it, correct? And for to support it, so Seaborn, again I will just scroll up. I will show you the first line of the coding whatever we have done it today. Okay, can you just check it again? Okay, so we have not at all much used the numerical pi today. We have just worked with the what? Seaborn and a matplotlib. Again, I'm going to tell you, anybody who in the researchers, if they are there, better you can just utilize the Seaborn over the matplotlib. Why? Because the matplotlib have a limited editions, whereas the Seaborn having so a lot of the upgradations it has been done with respect to the data visualization, and also with the ease, one or two lines, if you just write it, we can easily get the visualizations of the data. Done? Okay, so that's it from my side. Okay, so it's over to the coordinator right now. Yes. Yes, Snehasi sir, it's over to you right now.
Thank you, sir.
Any participants having any kind of a query, I'm going to share my mail ID within another 2-3 minutes. You can ask me if you have any kind of a queries, you can ask me right now. So any participant having any kind of a queries, you can ask me, or you can drop a mail to me also. I'm going to share the mail. But okay, what about the session? Whether the session was interesting? Yes. Okay. Somebody is just in the chat box. They are told like how to write a program. Correct? No. Okay. No need to write lot of coding here. Okay. So if anybody who is facing any kind of a problems with the coding, the first thing what we have to do is we have to find out what are the built-in libraries that should be very very helpful for us. Okay. And any particular researchers are there, I'm surely help them also. Okay. So the first thing what you have to do, you have to give your problem statement and you have to find out. I will tell you like which are the websites we can just check it, or what kind of programming approach you can do it. Okay. And in the Python, the programming part is very very less. I think we have already seen also here. Okay. So how many lines of a coding we have written? Very very nominal coding we have written it. Correct? Am I right? So I will show you this particular line. Okay. So maximum 2 lines of coding I have written. So if you are able to see, this is the only one particular point. Okay. So if you want to learn anything in the Google Colab, let's say, okay, I will just show you. Plot dot. Okay. So it will show you lot of the kind of a sub things which is available under that particular plot. Okay. So anybody having any other queries, you can ask me. Feel free to interact, not at all a problem. Yes. Okay. So I'm sharing my, okay, coordinator sir, whether, shall I share my mail ID? Is it okay?
Yes, sir, you can share, sir.
Okay. So what you can do, you can just send to this one. Otherwise, you can just send to hodcst@pstrust.edu.in. Okay. So anybody having any kind of a queries, kindly you can send it, and you can just wait for another 1 or 2 days. Okay. So that you can get a reply. hodcst@pstrust.edu.in. Anybody having any kind of a queries, you can kindly communicate and wait for another 1 or 2 days for the reply. Why? Because I need to check it. Okay, then I'm going to reply back.
Sir, someone is asking that said how to write the program.
That's why yeah. See, writing a program is an art. That's it, what I'm telling you. And with an interest, if you start working, okay, so age does not matter, whether it's a kid or whether it's any particular person. Okay, and you should make that one as a like an hobby. of writing. Okay, so before that one, first you must have a certain purpose. Okay, how to start with the writing the program? You must have a purpose. What is the certain real-time applications you can find out first, or a simple one academic project also you can find out first. Okay, so then we will start slowly. We will start to write the program. Okay, and anybody want to work with online editors are available. Let's say I will show you here also. Okay, Python online compilers or the editors are available. Okay, and program is, okay. Can you just check it here? How to start with the simple programs online? You can just print it and run the program. Okay. So try program. I will change this one because no need to install anything. Welcome to Python coding. Okay. So can I just check it? Basic thing I'm going to tell you, it depends upon your internet speed. Let's say if you want to start with the programming. So initially the first day I told you, correct? No, we have a two variables are there. Let's say x and things. I want to display something in a x, like that. Simple kind of a concepts we have to start with. Okay, print x, then print y. Okay, slowly you can start with programming. Okay, all of a sudden overnight it's not possible for us to run anything. Okay, we have to sit there slowly. We have to analyze the thing. Okay, and no need to worry about any kind of an the editors. Okay, so lot of editors like program is which is ready-made available. First we have to conceptualize like how exactly we can, what exactly we require. Okay, done. Okay. How to write a program? You don't worry. Whatever the segments you want, you just tell me. I can share some more the websites also where you can. Okay. And one more thing is like I will share it. So this is also good. Like tutorial point. Yes, this is also good. Tutorial point. Okay. Where if you just give Python. Okay, so it will tell you. I'll show you. Okay, so introduction to the Python. Okay, it will take you to the course syllabus, and also it will tell you the complete course. Course syllabus is there. It will every day you can just go through this course. Okay, so course introduction, each and everything is there. Introduction. Okay, coding, each and everything, course materials which is available, and also it will tell you the evaluation also. Done. Okay, so this is how we can coding should be there like some hobby. Okay, done. Okay, so any other queries? If you have it, you can ask me.
Sir, they are asking for the PDF. Will you provide that PDF?
Yes. Surely I can provide it. Not at all a problem.
So sir, you can share the PDF in WhatsApp, sir.
Yeah, surely.
We have in the same group, so everyone can get that PDF.
Surely. Okay, all the PDF I'm going to share it. You don't worry about the materials. Think about like from which segment you are working or what is the real-time application you are interested in. Okay, so I can customize the codes and I can share it. Certain concepts. Okay, I will share it by tomorrow evening. Okay, is it clear? Okay then. So thank you everyone. Thanks all the coordinator for these 3 days, the sessions, whatever they have done it. Okay, thank you very much for giving me a platform to showcase my expertise and whatever the experience I had it in the Python. Okay, and also the lot of participants, they are very much active, and they have asked lot of queries yesterday. Okay, so good. Okay, see you. Good night.
Okay, thank you, sir, and thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us.